The High Court has dismissed a case by Third Way Alliance seeking to have the Building Bridges Task Force declared unconstitutional. Justice John Mativo ruled that the president was within his rights in his deal with ODM boss Raila Odinga and the formation of the BBI task force. And as our very own Hassan Mugambi reports, the BBI steering committee continues to receive its validation sittings here in the nation's capital.
259. The petition filed in December last year by Third Way Alliance party leader Ekuru Aukot that in effect sought to invalidate the BBI process was thrown out with a judge defending President Uhuru Kenyatta's exercise of executive powers. Aukot argued that the formation of the BBI task force amounted to misuse of public funds and that members of the task force ought to have been vetted publicly to represent the interests of all Kenyans. According to Aukot, the agreement establishing the BBI task force was between President Uhuru Kenyatta and ODM leader Raila Odinga and cannot be enforced as a public cause. High Court Judge Justice John Mativo, however, dismissed Aukot's view, saying that the president was within his constitutional powers when he formed the task force. Justice Mativo said Aukot failed to show the court the illegality in the formation of the task force and how the BBI process had wasted public funds.
Could be some improvement to address.
Away from the courts, the Yusuf Haji-led BBI steering committee continued to receive views on the task force report. Ford Kenya leader Moses Wetangula threw his weight behind the change of governance structure, Wetangula backing the introduction of the office of a prime minister with 2 deputies.
There is a general belief that for a community to benefit from public resources, then it must have one of its own at the helm of power and leadership. Unfortunately, this view is often lent credence by those in leadership through their acts and omissions when they are in office. This breeds ethnic tension and animosity among Kenyans. Ford Kenya calls for full implementation of constitutional provisions and principles that require inclusivity in all public appointments and in particular observance of ethnic and regional balance as well as equity in the sharing of national resources.
You may consider also adopting me as part of your committee.
The Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union KMPDU presented an array of recommendations to sort out challenges in the health sector. Led by its Secretary General Ouma Oluga, the medics proposed the formation of a health service commission with the mandate of running the health sector.
Cost of professionals is just 10 to 12%. So a pricing policy may really be important to do, and we proposed one in 2015. We have the draft for it, but also pricing policy includes issues of taxation. To avoid this back forth bickering, the option for the Health Service Commission is the Health Service Commission.
Other professional bodies that made presentations include the Kenya Fire Brigades Association. Hassan Mugambi, Citizen TV.